Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it starts. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play with no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. He wants to throw it again. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Wolf. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
There you are. You ain't said a word in an hour. I know you sleep. Your little mouth fan.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 72 yards, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got it out. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cavalier. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Wolfpack line up, facing third and approximately half a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down and run. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will go to work for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup. It's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a fourth down and decision time. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On fourth down, going to the air. Converts on fourth down, still going. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Virginia!
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's going to trust him. I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It starts. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better margin this time around. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wolf. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I know one thing, the play didn't result in a good outcome, but I'm very impressed with the offensive line. Unbelievable job. Gave the quarterback plenty of time. Now let's see if they can adjust with the receivers running routes and maybe get somebody open.
Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And after that first quarter,
Stop, Nala. Leave it alone. Push this. You don't want to do it. Don't let Mecca do it.
I agree.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On target to the left. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And I love the...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Off play action. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Why would it be in the toilet?
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Cummings. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack. Throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
You're not getting one.
Looking to throw
on first
down. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success.
Yeah, I told him, I said, you know I ain't going nowhere in that girl having that surgery tomorrow. He know that. Probably wanted me to come on for a drink and had Jeff follow me.
Gotta put it on his body.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really
I just told him, he know I ain't doing that.
Secondary and coverage, nice job there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cavalier.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage.
And the ball's free deep in his own territory. Scooped up by the kicking team.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just
my friend
They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive.
Touchdown, Virginia. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field. And as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
He'll bring it out. It starts. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Slides away. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Here's a heat. Makes the catch. It's coming. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy...
Oh, wow. I can say,
Nice job by the defense swarming to the football. Anytime you're having the ball being pitched or you're having a lateral on the play, you want to get to that guy who's doing it. Hit him. Make that thing bounce all over the place so you can go recover it. Nice job by the defense disrupting it with speed, getting to the football, recovering that something.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of the drive comes from the 38.
No, thank you, baby.
The offense changing the play.
I've been killing that damn
Going
muffin.
right to work up top. With the catch, It's Dennis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Spears. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Cummings. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Looking to throw for it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Spears. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He unleashes a long one. Snags it down the right side. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
On the move from inside his 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Going to sling it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch. Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Looks as if NC State has a first down.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
And wings it incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Running to Green. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to go up top. Got a man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Leaves it with the back. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Great job by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dennis. He was looking for more running room. But
Hey.
as he stopped at the 23.
Stop that.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field.
Michael.
And after that
Hurry
last
up.
score, this is just a
Because you know it's time for you to go to bed.
game.
Your
They'll
ass
be
hungry
looking
as
to
hell
find
now,
some
huh?
pushing on this drive.
Don't want to eat no other time. Now you hungry as hell. Hurry up.
Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 40. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Hurry up. I made you take your shower for a reason. You know you got to get up in the morning. Hurry up.
Part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I think out routes are solely about timing, because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass, and the defense did a really good job playing the pass. And 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Cavaliers will try to convert on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He got it. They will score.
What was your team?
Touchdown, Virginia.
Wipe your lips off. Get that blue stuff off your
You want
lips.
to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 28 over LSU. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
He ain't started brushing his teeth yet.
Slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Complete to the left. Turning on the Jets. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, reception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
Smashes him with the stiff arm. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as
go back and assist with your cousin. We got a few more minutes.
Take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The inside handoff. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for...
Looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. There he goes down the right side. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, NC State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it. They're on the move.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense is sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some...
He's got it inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. A shot toward the end zone, and they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. Here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David.
Heel off one deep down the left side. Holds it in down the sideline. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Virginia. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
And this might be what you call
garbage
time. And
come here.
It might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing. Keep finding some plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Offense getting set for first down.
Go ahead, go lay down. Tell everybody good night. Tell your
Use
auntie
the
good night.
play fake.
Everybody
Now
good
a
night.
throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in that secondary? Gets away from one, finds room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Let me whoop your ass.
As the head coach of this
Just
team,
go
this
tell
is
everybody
one
good night like I
positive you're
just
going to
said,
take away
dude.
from this game is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen
Stump
that
up them
today.
stairs if you want
but
to.
I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring
Ready to
game,
go
and
take
it
your bath?
certainly delivered.
If
You're
you
gonna
love
go to bed, too.
offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going
Go
up
tell
and
Auntie and
down
them
the
good night.
field. Seemingly it will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching it.